great. But umpires get hit all the time. Look at Adrian Johnson. Right to the ray.
Oh, that doesn't sound that topic.
And it happens a lot. Look,
what's that mean?
Okay, so in many businesses, I have noticed, observing, that sometimes they have a guy or someone that is extremely talented in something, and then they leave, and as you said, they can never replace him. So what happens is the whole business becomes retarded. The whole place is missing that element because they can never find a millennial to know what you know, how you know it, and now they're all millennials. So I don't know. It's your guidance between you and your higher power, your God, your Jesus, your Adonai, your whoever. However, maybe, you know, if you do, I don't know, set up yourself in a better way. Like tell them, I need a better apartment, I need this, I need that. Tell them what you want.
I'm not staying here, sweetie. I have to get over this. I gotta go. This is killing me.
What if,
Look at what I did with my 1 day off. I got drunk as shit. This is no life. This is no life at all. Working this hard for 1 day off that I wasted by getting drunk and now I'm sick. There's got to be a better life out there. I'm 64 years old. I'm going to file for my Social Security. And then once my Social Security checks start coming in, then I'll start working again. Then I'll get my checks for working, but I'm only going to work like 3 days a week max. And I'm talented enough, they should put up with that.
Oh, here he is at 31 years old. And let's
In
see.
fact, what I'm thinking of doing is talking to the boss and just, I'll come in from Augusta and then I'll work a 12-hour shift. Stay at the hotel, work 12 hours, stay at the hotel, and then I get back off the island after my 24 hours, you know?
To get in position. Look at that.
Well, I sincerely wish you good luck. And what's in Georgia? Do they have the ocean either?
What's that?
Do they have an ocean in
Augusta?
Yeah.
Well, Georgia borders the ocean all the way down to it bumps into Florida, but not in Augusta. Augusta there's no ocean. That's closer to Columbia, South Carolina.
He's all over it. Let's look at him when he's 40 years old.
It's north.
Getting into position. Look at that.
I'm not very South Carolina savvy, so I'm only looking like Hilton Head.
And I'm not completely sold that I'm doing that anyway. I
But
may.
even ever Bluffton, I just moved it here to Bluffton, but it was Hilton Head on K.O. Bucks. Moss Creek's considered Hilton Head, but it's across the bridge. And then, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, I know some of Charleston a little bit, not too much. But I don't know like shady areas or many areas. Like I've been in Hardyville once. I've been to,
he says, you know what? I'm gonna start playing.
I don't know, Beaufort through the cops. They don't take me to the same fucking place. You know, it's fucked up.
Oh no, what's going on?
It's fucked up. I'm glad those days are over. Because now, as I told you last time, I'm on another level. Like now, there were Beaufort cars that day next to my tent, several of them. But the only being who spoke with me was the Department of Homeland Security. So the cops are no longer interested in my case because one time I called the Department of Homeland Security and the guy on the phone told me, "Excuse me, ma'am, we gotta tell you one thing about your case. Your problem has nothing to do with us. We are the frontiers of the country. Your problem is with the cops of your state where you are now. Go talk to them." And then I never ever talked to them about it. You know how many times there's a cop next to me in a car? What do you think I'm gonna do? Flash him down, telling me, "Hey, sir, DHS told me to talk to you." You know, what am I gonna do? You know how many times they, drive by me, but like, you don't bother a cop on duty, but he told me talk to the cops. And then, you go to the station there, they're always busy. And anytime I went in the past, they make you wait in a room, write things, You don't get to the point. So I just fucking avoided it. I never went. So he talked to me in front of them, though. So that was it. I don't need to, provoke them. Because you never know with a cop. You know what I mean? If you approach a cop and he's on a goddamn bad day, he can immediately tell you some fucking question that he knows how to play you by. Tell you, excuse me, man, there's a chip, and then you're off, and then you got the fuck ever knows whenever the fuck I'll ever see the light of day again. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna take that fucking risk, man. They take you to very bad places, these people. It is horrendous. Horrendous. I had to sleep on goddamn mold in a small room with insane people fucking around me. Murderers that would scream bloody murder on possessed demon mode all goddamn night. Bang and fucking sing, and then, you know, I didn't even know what the fuck that ever was. I started to palpitate on the floor, try to unalive myself, like try to be immobile, to try to leave my body. I didn't want to be around anymore. I was like, holy motherfucker, what the fuck am I gonna do? So God the fuck thank million fucking everything that I'm able to ride my bus. You know how happy I am? Every time I walk out and I ride, I'm so happy. Then it's in the woods, it's amazing, there's trees. I'm like really happy. You know, now I just have to fix my situation, like know who to tell what. And be smart, because if you do, you know, a wrong motion that triggers him, or he's told something that you don't know, I don't know. You know, it's always very weird. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I don't have lawyers and stuff like that. Like my lawyer left me a long time ago.
This is I have to see this to Mr. Leaf to know if something is that or not, because I don't know how involved you were with me, but you weren't with me all the time. You weren't with me. You weren't with me. So I went beyond you all, and you don't know what I did. You don't know. And you're not curious. Some people don't want to know, or they all want to know. Some don't want to know. Some just want my vagina to become a prostitute. Hear this. I'm gonna say it once and for all. I utterly forbid any agent with a gun and a costume to approach me with anything less than an ID and my bank accounts and everything else. If you have anything else, fetch elsewhere. And if you come my way and then you understand, like, that my teeth are real and that I'm not gonna vanish, and if you need information, I can tell you everything you need to know about terrestrials, so you win your case, so then we can win it all. Because their levels are derisory.